So we're going to perform a CNG bypass with the CNG cart or box. We're going to bypass the building with it. This is simulation only, it's dead conditions, but main function right now is to test the box for proper operation. Right, that's going to be video number one. Initially, you're going to start with all your valves in the closed position, your check valves as well. Okay, your knob is going to always face supply. First things first, you're going to have your supply bottle on the left, reserve bottle on the right. You're going to tap the two bottles for any debris, for bugs, insects. You're going to remove the two caps. You're going to blast the debris out of the two nozzles quickly, away from your face and people. Once that's done, you're going to hook up both bottles. Supply is going to go to supply on the top. Reserve is going to go to reserve on the bottom. But once they're hooked up, you're going to test each bottle individually. So initially, you're going to fully energize the supply bottle. At this point, you're going to verify pressure. A full bottle is 2,300 pounds. Right now, TLC is teaching the minimum to leave the yard is 1,500. You need to know your building. Once you verify pressure, you're going to verify the opposite check valve. In this case, it's going to be the reserve check valve to ensure it's holding. Open the reserve check valve, soap window. If it's not pushing, you're going to then close the reserve check valve, close the supply bottle. In some cases, you can leave it open if you choose. I do find you waste gas if you leave it open. So close the supply bottle, and at this point, you're going to open the test and verify content. 93% gas or better with the GMI, less than 1,000 parts per million of CO. And I teach to also smell for the captain. If you cannot smell the bottle, you shouldn't be using it in the field. At that point, allow it to go to zero. Once it's at zero, close the test. And now you're going to do it again on the reserve side. Flip the knob to reserve, fully energize the reserve bottle, confirm pressure. Again, full bottle should be 2,300. Minimum should be around 1,500. At this point, you're going to verify the supply check valve is holding. So you're going to open the supply check valve. Here, you may get a burp, which is okay as long as it's not pushing. You're going to do a soap window. If it's good, close the supply check valve. This time, you're going to leave the reserve open. You're going to come to the test to again verify content. Open the test. You're going to put the GMI in, looking for 93% gas or better again, less than 1,000 parts per million CO, and also smell for the captain. If that bottle is good, you're going to close the test. You're going to re-energize the supply bottle, and then you're going to go back to supply. Here, we're going to verify swing over. So once you're back on supply and your supply bottle is fully energized, you're going to close the supply bottle. You're going to open your test in order to simulate usage, and you're going to watch the needle fall. As it falls, it should stop at approximately 200 pounds. Your regulator should maintain 80 pounds at all times, regardless of what bottle is energized. Your magnet helix should read between 10 and 10.5 inches of water column, again, regardless of what bottle is energized. As long as you got continuous flow, the reserve took over. At that point, you're going to flip it to reserve. You're going to close the test, swing over verified, re-energize the supply bottle, go back to supply. You're going to mark all your gauges, soap test your hoses and your connections. At that point, leave the box on standby and you're ready to work in the building.